it simple tonight. Straight for the protein. A little bit of Himalayan salt. Actually a lot, because that's a thick steak. And then we'll cook it with that first, so we don't burn all of our seasonings up. Get that piping hot. Let's see how we did. Well, I have to say, this is a great start. You know, I didn't really even plan this trip. I just needed to get out. Been meaning to get out, but life is so busy and crazy right now. So if you're needing a little kick in the pants to get yourself outside, consider this it. I just threw stuff in there. The basics. Probably forgot a few things, and we'll find out along the way, but it's worth it. This is a peaceful place to be in a crazy, crazy world. This makes it all better. Oh, and if you're wondering where the vegetables are at, they're already built into the steak. The cows took care of that part.
Good morning. Kind of a rough night last night. Apparently bear season has started. So there were trucks and dogs running all over the place. It was as if somebody had escaped from Brushy Mountain Prison back in the 50s. Just hound dogs braying all night long. And then I've got electrical issues, so obviously bringing silver back into this thing means that there's some stuff to catch up on, and right now power is one of those big issues. If you can hear, she's actually running right now because the auxiliary power was dead, so definitely needs to be updated. Nice lazy foggy morning, not much to see out there anyhow, so just a slow start. We'll get some coffee in us and then roll on once this fog breaks.
Overlanding and camping is hard to find here on the East Coast compared to the West, relatively speaking. I'm going to be documenting as many trails and as many campsites as possible, and I've always done this. I share that information with my supporters over on Patreon. So $10 and up supporters get access to waypoints, $20 and up supporters get access to waypoints and routes. And we've got a really cool interface that allows you to browse that information by state, by episode. This one I'll even actually have a special trip. So if you select that filter, it'll throw everything on the page there. So it's really handy, especially when it comes to planning adventures. But yeah, just letting you guys know there's going to be some fun information coming. Now, let's get going. So here's that other spot I was telling you about. Pretty nice flat spot here. A little bit muddy from all the rain, but look at the view you get. Those are hard to find here in these tight woods. Oh man, this might be the best one yet. This is a nice little valley down here. Holler, as we say. Only downside is the road actually encircles the entire camp, so not much privacy. Still, I like it. Alright, decided to air down a little bit. These trails don't really need it. Poor old Silver's got some rattles coming from new places, and I just want to make sure she's nice and happy for this trip. I'm also backing off on the King Shocks rebound, setting it to very soft. Quick little stop for lunch. It is freezing. It's 48 degrees up here and the wind's blowing. Kind of miserable, but it's pretty cool view. if you're the type that needs a bathroom in a little more developed camping situation, this is a beautiful, beautiful option. It sits right on the river right here. It's very tempting. If it wasn't only 1 o'clock, it would be very tempting to just post up right here because it is that nice. The bear hunters are everywhere. They were blocking the road getting into this campground, but there's nobody camping here. Absolutely no one around, which is weird because I would think this would be like peak season. Maybe people don't know about this one as much, but let me show you what it looks like. Some trash bins over there, picnic table. I don't think it gets used that much, honestly. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to dump the trash that I picked up around camp this morning. Try to make a little more room in here. It adds up quick. Seems to me like it's just an old campground that no one really does much with anymore. Someone's definitely pulling the trash out though. Those are fresh bags somebody put in, so they're still maintaining it. Might check this one out. Kind of looks like a revival shed of some kind. I've never seen one of those out here. Alright, so this little spur ends at a cemetery in the middle of nowhere. I can only imagine this must have been an old community. Maybe that's what a part of that shed was. Maybe that was their church or something like that. Let's look at some dates on and see how old this is. It looked really old. My mom's side is actually Evans. I wonder if there's any relation. You walk these old cemeteries though and you realize how good we got it. Imagine losing a kid at just 12 or 14. That's a Ford Ranger. So I seriously have no idea where this road goes. It looks like it's probably a dead end, but you know, I could have kept going with what we knew. I could have kept up on the loop that I was going to run, but curiosity's got the better of me since I'm not pulling a trailer. It gives me a lot more flexibility, and so just hitting a lot of these spurs to see, you know, might be something interesting out here. We're almost to the top. So let's see what happens. I might be getting myself into too tight of a spot here. I was hoping there'd be a spot to turn around, and there's not. If I get stuck by myself, it's gonna be ticklish. So I'm gonna hoof it for a second and see if I can get around this corner here. Otherwise, I'm going to carefully back up. It's just getting slick and nasty, and then it's got a hard cut back that way. Then we're just going to have to back out of it. Now I'm pretty confident I can get through this no problem. But for what? I don't know where this goes, what happens at the end. It's definitely not used often, so it can't be too interesting. Now for the fun part. And I have not seen a place big enough to turn around. So it's gonna be fun. So glad for mud terrains. This would not be possible with all terrains. It just wouldn't happen. They are a lot on the fuel mileage side of things, but if you're going to dedicate your rig to doing this stuff, there's just no substitute. Also, so glad I don't have a trailer behind me right now, because this would not be possible. So this spur road paid dividends. The other one, not so much. Check this out. Just listen. Listen to that happy little scream. There are very few places in the world that are as magical as these mountains. I know, because I've been a lot of places. Trust me. Green moss, cascading water, the rhododendron, mountain laurel, it looks like. This would almost be the perfect spot. The river's right on the other side. There's some big problems hanging over our heads. And that's multiple dead trees. Enough that it makes me nervous parking here. It's a tough one. Multiple big guys. Killing me. That's a great spot. And that's the thing, you know, those dead trees could stand for another 20 years. Who knows? But what if? It's always one thing that's on my mind, especially when I got the family with me. So we'll roll out and find something else. And by we, I mean, you know. It is cooling off quick. Winter is just around the corner now. Well, my first full day of exploring Tennessee. It's pretty rewarding. I mean, absolutely jaw-dropping around every corner. It was just like a fireworks show. Every time you went around a turn, there was a different color. Just different explosions, different beauty. And come to find out, quite a bit of camping. I was not expecting this many options, and this one right here is yet another fantastic camp spot. So I'm going to get this wood going a little bit more, throw the cast iron on, get some supper in me, and then do this again tomorrow. But that about does it for this video. Make sure you're subscribed to pick up on the next part of the adventure. And until next time, remember to stay curious and leave it better than you found it. And thanks for riding along. I really do appreciate it.